Welcome to Jam with
Jordan,
Andrew,
and Matt, where we use barroom banter and all the fucking F-bombs to break down what happened last week in the NFL and take a look at this coming week. We'll recap a couple important highlights or keynotes from NFL Week 12. Let's start with one of my favorite running backs, sprained MCL, Melvin Gordon.
that really sucked.
that sucks a lot for the
What is
Chargers.
that, 2 to 4 week injury typically?
Yeah.
But I mean, Melvin Gordon gets hurt.
The play
every
they
year.
ran that on, like they're already leading like hard, like super hard, like in the third quarter, and they do like a double end around. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Teams need to start sitting their players earlier. But we're getting to
I'm
playoff
not
time.
saying. I mean, they weren't up by like that much, but like don't
They were
run a
up
dumb,
by
stupid
they were
trick
up by
play like
two
that.
touchdowns and a field goal.
Yeah. But by that point in the third quarter, you can afford to
You
sit
can-
Melvin
yeah.
Gordon, who
Like,
has injury history.
Todd-
Like, why
yeah,
not
like-
rest someone that has
To
a
be
problem
fair,
with
it
getting
wasn't
hurt?
the same knee that he was sitting out
Yeah.
for last week.
But the LA Rams sat Todd Gurley out when they were playing the Kansas City Chiefs because they didn't want to risk. He tweaked his because going into last week's game, Melvin Gordon was already questionable.
Yeah.
Leg
No, yeah.
injury.
A different leg, just so we're all clear.
And they
Well,
didn't
definitely,
need him.
But still,
They could have sat in that game. They still would have beat the
Austin
fucking
Eckler's pretty
Cardinals.
good.
Or you
Yeah.
just let them
Yeah,
like
they
run
still
like
would've beat the shit out
one
of the
down, but
Cardinals.
don't run some bullshit ass trick
Yeah.
double
Yeah.
end around. Like who the what the fuck?
like you're on your way to the playoffs now. It's late in the season. He's been running well all season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was healthy, like he was looking good.
So let's I bet you we're going to see a lot of teams starting to sit their backs right now. I bet you because
Oh, you got to
they don't
playoffs.
need
You only got,
much
like,
of
4
Todd. They don't
weeks
need
left.
much of Todd Gurley against Detroit.
Right.
This
No,
week.
they
And you look at the
Yeah.
Chargers. Austin Eckler clearly has shown he can carry
He's
that.
good.
He can
Yeah,
carry
he's
that
fine,
load.
yeah.
And I mean,
And
Josh
he can
Jackson's
catch.
going to help them. Like
Yeah.
they'll be fine without him.
Yeah.
Like I mean, but they should
solid
have done it.
agreement. The Chargers, they did this to Melvin Gordon. That's some bullshit.
I think they need him to do something
They'll
this year. They need him back.
They'll probably have him back by the playoffs.
Yeah.
He's definitely
Honestly,
not
like,
playing another
2 to
regular
4
season
weeks.
game,
I
right?
definitely don't think he plays in 2 weeks. And if they're smart, they sit him the full time unless they need him to get into playoffs.
Yeah,
If it's an
exactly.
important game, because they're going to have to fight and claw at this point, deal with the AFC shaping out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's- moving on, Jacksonville Jaguars. That is a dumpster fire.
So-
Oh man! First of all, Blake Bortles got benched. He is going to be sitting on that pine watching the game this coming weekend.
because he's a bad quarterback. Like we've talked about this all season. There's only one person here that thinks he's good.
What do you have to say about that benching?
So they fired their offensive coordinator, Nathaniel Hackett, the other day also. To fire the coordinator and then not give the quarterback a chance with something else is like something that teams would do. They would give the quarterback a chance. I understand he's not good, but then to bench him immediately, like they
I feel like
still
they benched him, then fired the coordinator. Though.
they fired the coordinator. Then
He
benched him.
did bench before. He did get benched one time this season already before this. Though.
Yes, but
So let's be clear. Blake
Yeah.
Bortles is not a good quarterback.
he's not great.
Subpar.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
they draft a quarterback or trade.
That
for a
team is falling
quarterback
apart.
or-
That
Yeah,
team
you know
all
who-
over is
You know
falling
who is
apart.
good on that team? Leonard Fournette.
Yeah.
And
Dude.
that dude got into a fight. He threw some solid ass jabs,
Bro.
and now he's suspended.
He wasn't in the play. That's why he got suspended. He wasn't. He wasn't on the play.
wasn't
He
even
came
on
off
the
the
play.
field
He
and got into the fight.
he just
That's what his
decided to
problem
go
was.
for it.
That's
Well,
what
and
made his
dude-
ejection and possible
And then
suspension.
he was trying to fight on the way through the tunnel,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It was the
yeah,
end of the
yeah.
half.
Yeah.
Well, because the other guy was still jogging on the way
Yeah.
through the tunnel, and
He can draw all he wants. Like that's
It was
on
a
him.
huge fight that happened. And those teams were getting really chippy with each other
Let's-
too.
let's be real. Like you could take the bull. You can take the man out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of the man.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just want to fight. Like let's look at the NBA. There's fights all the time because people like Brandon Ingram.
We've had like a couple fights, and let's not call all of them fights, but I get your point.
Well, they want to get into fights, but
They don't.
you can't.
Well, NFL appeal like to hit
It's
the helmet,
really I
which
was
is the
gonna say,
dumbest thing.
Yeah, it's really it's really easy. Like when you're in the NBA, you really can't get in a fight. You're on two shoes. It's not like you're in hockey where you're on two skates and it's easier to knock someone down. I mean, I understand that they're able to stand pretty well in those skates, but you're getting into fights. You're going to the ground,
Yeah.
and then they separate you.
Start taking clothes off.
You're-
Yeah.
Name a ref in the NBA or the NFL that could pull off 6'5" to 6 foot, up to 6'10" big dudes
I mean,
off of another
some
player.
of those dudes are like scrawny as fuck.
Some of them, though.
You're right. You're
So
right.
think about this. Leonard Fournette, he appealed the thing. What do you think he said in his case? It wasn't me.
No, it was
Like-
literally he started it.
Yeah.
I want to not be suspended.
He lost his appeal. So
Well, yeah.
he's-
Of course he's
now
going to lose the appeal.
he's
but,
not playing against the
but
Colts.
I'm pretty sure his appeal was because he already got thrown out of the
Yeah.
game. he's probably like, I already got thrown out.
Honestly, he's lucky it's one game.
Yeah, that's
He's
what I said.
lucky
I
it's
thought it was
one
going to be
game.
at least 2.
Yeah.
Because that bullshit that happened last year with Jalen Ramsey and
AJ Green.
wasn't it 2 games?
2 games for,
Fighting on the field.
Yeah.
Well, remember, was it last year Marshawn Lynch came off the sideline, got onto the field on a fight also.
He got suspended too, didn't he?
He got thrown out the game, and then same
Well,
thing.
so that was bull.
Well, I think if you get thrown out of a game...
Because when he came onto the field, he was going to pull
His cousin
away to talk to him and call him down.
I think the
And
rule is,
ref
though,
got
if
in the
you
way.
get thrown out of the game, it's a 1-game suspension.
Yeah.
So which means that Leonard Fournette literally got the bare minimum for getting thrown out of a game.
Yeah.
So he's definitely dodging a bullet. Suck it up. On the subject of the Jaguars, Jalen Ramsey possibly injured. We will see.
That's a huge thing for the defense because they're playing the Colts, whose offense
He's been
is
playing
pretty
like
good.
garbage anyways. Like the Jags defense was supposed to be amazing this year, and they've been fucking terrible.
I'm gonna go ahead and say they should probably sit him the rest of the season, barring any more injuries.
Fucking deal
Because you're
him.
not playing for a playoff
Deal
spot.
him.
First of all, you're going for a high draft pick now at this point in time.
And the
for
Lions
Jags.
were too, and they
You're
like to
gonna
keep on
be-
trying to win. So what the fuck?
I hate them for it. It's ridiculous.
Talking about the Lions, they played the Bears in Detroit on Thanksgiving Day, and I definitely thought with the backup quarterback, Chicago wasn't going to do very well, and I was proven wrong. And I'm going to say product of the system. And the Bears defense is fantastic.
Let's remember the plays that really they got screwed on, like the pick play that they scored a touchdown, the Chicago Bears scored a touchdown on.
I mean, the Bears
and the
defense held
pass
their own.
interference in the end zone.
That's not. I wouldn't call it. Talking about the last play of the game. I wouldn't call it pass interference. It is illegal contact.
Oh, yeah.
They should have thrown a flag
illegal
on something.
contacts,
Yeah.
That's one more play, and they're going to win.
But the pick six was legit.
Yeah. Oh, that pick 6 was awesome.
That
might have been the best pick 6 we've seen all season.
They forced a fumble, didn't they?
No, yeah, that's
Old ass T Sizzle.
T-Suggs.
They forced a fumble against them. Like the Bears, the defense had
The defense played really well.
Yeah, they definitely did. Like
the offense is still not good.
It's mediocre.
The offense is
It's
manageable.
mediocre.
They know
It'll
how
get
to
them through
they're
games.
good
It'll get them
game-
through games.
Yeah.
they're doing what's important and putting up more points than the other team, which is what they need to do.
I mean, their defense scoring
I'm about to
decent
say,
amount of
their
touchdowns.
defense-
Yeah, but it's not all defense every game. Like
Most of
Chase Daniels still had 2 touchdowns in that game.
One wasn't.
I'm saying though, like it's still
Okay, so yeah,
he's
you
as a backup.
They
He
are
still comes
staying
into
in
it.
the
And
game
like,
with
Yeah.
their offense.
They're
Their
able
offense
to
isn't
stay in the
shit. Their offense isn't shit. They're staying in the game.
I mean, our defense is shit. So
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Chase Daniels throwing 2 touchdowns.
Another quarterback injury. Andy Dalton is out for the season.
Yeah.
I don't even know the name of the guy starting this weekend. And AJ Green comes back. Like, what a shitty time to get hurt, dude.
Yeah.
What a shitty time to come back.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, they're still playing for that division, though, too, right? Because that division's still kind of in the air.
I mean, Cincinnati's kind of out of it.
I mean, I think they can still make the push. That division's trash.
It is, but
Pittsburgh lost to Denver. Like, that division's still somewhere in the middle.
Pittsburgh's still gonna win that division.
Probably, but I'm pretty sure the records are still like...
Baltimore might take that wild card spot the way Lamar Jackson's playing, and the defense is still doing their job
Maybe sweet.
pretty well. I'd love to see Lamar Jackson in the playoffs.
I mean, regardless, the NFC's probably going to win the
Yeah.
whole thing anyways, but whatever.
The Bengals have Jeff Driscoll starting this week, and for foreseeable future, I imagine. So yeah, until AJ McCarron comes back, they still have him.
Professional backup quarterback.
Yeah.
All right, that's about it for last week's news. Let's take a look at this coming week. Just so everybody knows, after our 40 for 40, I explained how we've been acquiring our 40-ounce beers. I lost last week, so I have 2 more 40s added to my list, so now I'm back to 3. So next time we run a 40 for 40, I will be knocking back 2 beers. Like everyone else.
Yeah.
Because I had the least amount out of the 3 of us. All right, Thursday night.
He's gonna lose this week.
New Orleans is in Dallas.
New Orleans.
Someone please pick Dallas.
Not even
Okay.
I mean, I think Ezekiel Elliott runs all over that team. Like, I wouldn't be trusting the Saints defense.
The Saints defense has been stepping up
I'm
recently.
about to say,
They
they
haven't
need to
allowed
do
points. Their offense has been picking up
Ezekiel
a ton.
Elliott is really, really good at football.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
but-
the Saints are
I
gonna just.
mean,
I think it's gonna be like a lot. I think it's gonna be a blowout. I think it's gonna blow them.
I think it's high scoring. I think it's high scoring game. I still think that I don't think the Saints defense is that good. They're fine, but I think Dak throws probably like a touchdown or 2, maybe like 1 to Zeke. Like,
I think Dak throws a pick or 2.
I mean, I think he throws a pick or two.
I think he throws for more defensive points than offensive points.
My hope, Jesus.
At least one pick six.
He'll probably throw a pick six, but I think he has like a touchdown for every like 2 interceptions. This is not a great QBR. Oh man, Denver is in Cincinnati. I just mentioned that Andy Dalton's benched. I don't care about the backup. I'm taking Denver to win that game.
AJ Green's back.
If you can't get him the ball,
cool
does it
them.
actually matter?
But I'm definitely picking Denver. But
Denver. Yeah,
AJ Green's back, which is cool, which is good. I mean,
There's
for
honestly
are you
a horrible
playing
slate
on
of
fantasy
games.
if you have AJ Green this week?
I mean, I am.
I understand like you drafted him to start him, but like, do you trust him this week? Or Jeff Driscoll?
I trust him to run downfield very far and let Jeff Driscoll just hawk that shit up.
We'll see. I'm worried about that.
LA is in Detroit. LA Rams, sorry. The Rams are in Detroit. I'm going to pick the Rams because they're amazing at football.
I'm gonna pick the Rams also based on sheer knowledge and common sense and logic.
Fluff, you want to pick the Rams too?
I'm picking Detroit based on.
Of course you are.
We win against teams that we shouldn't win against.
Detroit's going to get you 2 beers.
Oh,
all right.
I think they're gonna. I think Detroit will lose, but I'm taking Detroit.
I hope so, because I make money and then you have 12 ices.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
I'm really hopeful that Detroit wins right now. I'm gonna say a prayer.
Oh God.
Pray all the fuck you want.
Yeah, you can.
All right, Carolina's in Tampa Bay. I'm taking the Panthers. Jameis Winston's still starting, but he's still like suspect as fuck. Like he'll throw like a couple touchdowns, but he also throw like a lot of interceptions. All in all, Carolina's offense is good. Their defense is meh, but Tampa Bay's
looking really
defense
bad.
isn't great either.
Their defense isn't looking good.
pretty bad.
It's not looking
I'm
good
taking
this year.
Carolina.
I'm taking Carolina too. Christian McCaffrey.
Christian
Yeah,
McCaffrey.
Christian
Those
McCaffrey.
two.
Dude, that dude, he put over 100 yards receiving and rushing.
Yeah, over
Those two
200
are-
yards and 2 touchdowns. Yeah,
Between
good
Cam
game.
and
Amazing.
Christian McCaffrey, that team was really good.
Amazing.
They need a receiver.
Oh,
They
I don't know
well,
what their fucking problem is.
So Devin Funchess is
Draft
hurt.
him.
They were throwing to what's his name? DJ Moore, and
Yeah.
he's
Their
doing
rookie
fine.
receiver,
Curtis
DJ
Samuel.
Moore,
He's
yeah.
not like
Curtis Samuel's there,
he's
too.
a decent guy. Like he's
I
fine.
mean, but
he's
still-
better than Devin Funchess has been.
Greg Olson's looking old.
Yeah,
He's
he's
looking
definitely
really
looking.
He is old.
Yeah,
No,
right.
He's looking good too.
All right, God, there's some shitty games. San Francisco's in Seattle. I'm taking the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Trying to bob while we weaving. What do you got?
Oh, please,
Please pick San Fran.
Damn it.
Not much to talk about.
No.
This game is gonna be more interesting though. Baltimore's in Atlanta. Atlanta's defense is shit, and their offense has been like hit or miss a lot. Baltimore's defense is good. Lamar Jackson's looking solid running the ball.
I mean, I'm taking Baltimore. I don't trust Atlanta right now. I can't trust.
I'm
Atlanta.
taking Baltimore.
Cool, I'm taking Atlanta. Let me tell you why. Who the fuck is receiving in Baltimore that's name isn't Michael Crabtree?
John Brown.
Are any of them actually catching the ball though?
Yeah.
No. Willie
Yeah.
Snead.
And they're doing
John Brown's a
Gus
pretty
Edwards on the
solid
up
year.
and up.
I agree that Atlanta's been like
Gus Bus.
but
Gus Bus.
Gus Edwards looking
Gus
good.
Bus.
Baltimore is just too like raw for me right now.
Plus, Atlanta's defense is like really shitty,
Baltimore's
and Lamar
defense.
Jackson is about
I
to
agree.
expose that. Lamar Jackson.
Matt Ryan isn't really looking like a top tier quarterback right now. I mean, he's just throwing.
I trust Julio to grab it
I
over.
mean,
the
Julio's not scoring,
defenders,
but yeah,
though.
he's just throwing the ball up.
Just throws to Julio.
He's on
I
pace
got
to have like
nothing.
1,800,
I mean,
almost
Calvin
1,900 yards.
Ridley's
I'm still going with Atlanta. Arizona's in Green Bay. I'm gonna take the Pack.
I'm gonna take the Packers.
I'm taking Arizona.
Oh my god. Green Bay. Wait, it's at Arizona.
It's in Green Bay.
It's in Green Bay. Oh, I'm still taking the Packers. It doesn't matter.
Aaron Rodgers is playing like trash. He overthrew a receiver. He should have won that game. He overthrew his Devontae Adams when he was
we're
wide
literally
open
gonna
in the
find
end
out
zone.
He's playing hurt. Like
This
he's
dude
playing hurt.
is. Devontae Adams is wide open, and Aaron Rodgers had all day to throw that ball. He overthrew him in the end zone with no one on him. Like
Arizona still
that's
sucks.
Aaron Rodgers is sucking. So
Buffalo is in Miami.
I don't even care about
Shit,
that.
I don't know. Like,
What
fuck.
do you pick this game based off of? Which team is a lot shittier?
Who has LaShawn McCoy?
They're both really shitty teams.
Kenyon Drake had a good week last week.
Frank Gore.
Is Tannehill back? Is that
season.
what happened last week?
Yeah, Tannehill's back.
Yeah.
Um,
And the Bills have.
I'm taking Buffalo.
I mean, they
Their
just
defense
beat-
is better.
Yeah.
And they still have Shady McCoy.
The Miami's offense is gotta be better, right?
Probably.
Maybe on
They have-
paper
they're-
it is.
they're-
Why is
yeah,
shady?
yeah.
Kenyon Drake is
Frank
good.
Gore's
He's
had a
just-
better season than Shady though. So
Yeah,
It's true. And Kenyon Drake had a
Drake
good
is
week
having
last
good.
week.
I'm taking Dolphins. I can't talk myself into picking Buffalo again.
No, I'm just taking Buffalo. Fuck it.
They did beat Jacksonville last week. Josh
Not
Allen's
hard to
back.
do.
Josh, I'm taking Buffalo.
All right.
Do you
Chicago
always
is.
just pick the
Wait.
same as your brother when he picks before you?
He does now because he knows that I'm really good at this game.
Wait, hold on. Where's that game at last one?
Buffalo's in Miami.
I'll take Miami. Fuck it. I'll take
What are
Miami.
you talking about?
No, I'm gonna take Miami. I can do it.
This game's gonna
No,
get
it's
into
every
nice.
week though. He picks when
No,
you
it's
pick
just-
first. He pretty much always.
Well, I
follows what
told
you
him
do.
like after he got to like 940s, I'm like, dude, just cheat off of me. Like it's
I
not
actually
fucking hard.
wasn't even
I'm
thinking
like,
about.
how bad are you
I'm
at
not
taking
even doing that
tests?
though. I didn't even think about that, but
I always
whatever.
Chicago's in New York.
To face the Giants.
Sorry, I guess the Giants, not the Jets. Chicago is versus the New York Giants. I'm taking the Giants. Fuck it, Saquon.
Wait a minute. You just made me switch my pick, and you're about to pick differently than me on this game. I'm definitely taking Chicago. What the fuck? I kind of want Buffalo
Well,
back.
no, we're not going backwards. Anyways, you were talking yourself up about the New York Giants before.
No, I
we
said
thought
I'm
about
afraid of
this.
Saquon Barkley because
Oh,
how can you not be? Look who's throwing to him. Unless Saquon's throwing it to him again, I don't care.
Still had really good game. Like
Fine.
He's still
it's
having
like-
good games.
It's like Julio Jones and
Eli
in
can't
Atlanta.
play good against He can't play good against a good defense right now.
I'm taking
That's fine.
Chicago.
I
I don't
know.
care.
Saquon, how could? But
I was taking Chicago.
I know
regardless.
how could any team not be afraid to play Saquon Barkley?
How could any team not be afraid to play the Chicago Bears defense?
Because Saquon Barkley is a fucking.
I don't care. Who else did they shut down this season, running back wise?
I'm probably don't get me wrong. I think I'm gonna regret this pick.
They've
I just
shut
think
down just about
Saquon
every
is that
running back.
good.
Yeah.
I think
We only
I'll
have
regret
one
this,
100-yard
but it's fine.
running back in this fucking franchise.
Indy is
Okay.
versus Jacksonville. I'm taking the Colts.
Indy by a blowout,
Yes.
landslide. Like I think they pull their whole starting offense.
Can we
by the
can we
fourth
talk
quarter.
about one thing?
No.
It's brought up. I talk about it with people. I know you have your hatred for him. He's stayed healthy and he's playing
No,
like he's
I don't
playing
hate
great.
him.
He's
I
he's
don't
staying
hate-
healthy and he's playing great.
I don't
Andrew
hate
Luck.
Andrew Luck.
He plays shitty teams all year long.
Yeah, that's
He's
true.
played
But
good teams this year. And he's,
I don't hate Andrew Luck. I've told you this before. I just think he's overrated. I think people put way too much fucking.
but this
backing
season,
behind
this
this kid.
season, he's
He's
looking.
had a really good season.
and he's-
You're
yeah.
right.
He's also played really shitty teams.
He also played really good teams.
He's played how many really good teams?
I mean, he
Like two.
played the Patriots.
They
and-
lost.
The Detroit Lions beat the Patriots.
Okay, that doesn't
They
matter.
still lost to the Patriots.
Yeah, but okay, it could have been a better game. It could have been a closer game. But they've had games like they won, and they look better than everyone thought they were going to.
That
Like,
division's terrible. Like it's them in the Colts or in the Texans.
I expected him to look pretty good. Like everyone expect. First of all, that's what I'm talking about. He's overrated. Are you kidding me? People didn't expect him to look good. Everyone was sucking Andrew Luck. He was in the top 100 players in the league after not playing for 2 seasons.
Yeah, I don't.
Let's
like
not
that
talk.
either.
Like they kicked out how many quarterbacks and left this guy in because
Yeah, not.
they overrate
He's
the
overhyped.
fuck out
Yeah,
of
he's
him.
definitely hyped up.
Let's not say we didn't expect him to do that. Well, yeah, we did. Yes, we did. Everyone did.
Ah.
Every analyst
He's
in the
top
world
half of the quarterbacks, but that's
had
not saying anything.
Andrew Luck's dick in their mouth.
Yeah,
It's like Aaron Rodgers. Everyone has.
Stop! Don't you dare try and compare those two. I'm moving on now. Cleveland is in Houston. I'm
I'm
taking
not
the
saying
Texans.
Aaron Rodgers is way better than Andrew
All right,
I'm not
as long as it's
saying
on record.
that. I'm just saying.
Cleveland is in Houston. I'm taking the Texans. Andrew, pick your boy
Go
Baker
ahead.
Mayfield.
No.
Please
Wait,
pick
hold
Baker.
on. Let's rewind. Did you just say eh?
no. Houston.
Dude,
Oh.
man up, make your own decisions. You guys pick the next ones all first.
Houston by a landslide.
No, I want to pick the Browns.
All right, Andrew, pick this game. The Jets are in Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Is anyone going to pick the Jets? I mean,
No.
that's not one to put him on first.
But I'm just gonna keep on letting. He has to
Go
pick the
for
rest
it.
of them first.
Go for it.
Kansas City's in Oakland.
Everyone's
There's
picked
so many
Kansas
shitty
City.
games.
This
This
is
is the
bad.
Chiefs.
This is really easy. I don't know why I complain so much.
Minnesota versus New England. Andrew,
Where's that?
it's in New England.
I'm going to take the Patriots.
I'm taking the Vikings.
I am also taking the Vikings.
Okay.
As a Patriots fan, let me tell you that
Do
the
we all
Vikings
think-
have
do
a
we
better
not think that
defense
the-
and a better offense. Tom Brady is leagues better than fucking Kirk Cousins, but way better
This
weapons.
season, he hasn't really looked that good.
no, he's
Gronk
been-
hasn't
yeah,
really
Do
I-
you know
had good games.
who else went into Arrow or into New Gillette and lost on Sunday? And it was the Chiefs, the fucking best team in the league, arguably,
I don't care.
and they lost to the Patriots.
Any given day, New England Patriots can lose right now.
That's true, but not
Very
right
true.
now. Not right now.
All right,
they're
Sunday
scratching
Sunday
their
Night
head down.
Football. This should be a fun game. The Chargers are in Pittsburgh. Melvin Gordon less.
I really hate betting on Pittsburgh because they always find a
Maybe,
way.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm taking Pittsburgh, but like, yeah.
I'm taking Pittsburgh.
It's really impossible not to.
If Melvin Gordon were here, I would take the Chargers.
If Melvin Gordon
That's
was still
to
playing,
me. I think it's
that would be a closer game
yeah.
to me.
I think that's what the factor is.
I mean, Denver's not great, and they just lost to Denver.
Denver has a really good defense. Their defense is looking.
I'm about to say
they're looking okay.
They still have weapons.
Yeah.
They're not,
I mean, their offense isn't very good.
is kind of.
I like them this year. I think they're going to fight for a wild card spot this year.
They'll definitely fight for a wild card spot.
They have a really easy schedule.
I think
You have to pick.
Taking the Chargers.
Okay.
All right, and then horrible Monday Night Football game.
I'll
Washington
pick first.
is in Philly.
I'll take the Eagles.
These games are so bad.
Right.
I'm picking Philly.
Same. I'm also taking the Eagles. Not a great
Not
slate.
even a question.
Honestly, I'm trying to take a couple games that might be like hit or miss. Like I know I'm picking incorrectly on the Bears Giants game, but fuck it. I love Saquon Barkley.
So,
I do too.
like last year, I think there was like all like a bunch of like superstar people went down ACL tears. This year there hasn't been a lot like of big names, but there's been a lot of names throughout that make these like primetime games bad. Like because like
I think we've had less
injury
concussions
wise,
this year too.
injury wise, like ACL tears, like they're like
If you look
Garoppolo
at
getting hurt
some of the
sucks.
football
Like
games
'cause
are pretty bad.
some of the games would have
They've
been
had
better
a
with
lot of pretty bad
Garoppolo.
ones.
If Garoppolo was playing the Niners were like in 3 straight primetime games, they would have been
Who were
better.
the Niners playing in those primetime
But
games?
I mean, still on paper,
Arizona?
before one was like Oakland, but like before
One
the
was
season, you
Oakland,
think they were going to
one
be
was
good.
that- No,
But, like going
no
into
one,
when
no
you
one thought
in the
that game
season,
was
you don't know.
interesting.
But looking
I didn't
in,
think that was game going. I didn't think this game. Sure, I'd give it. This game was interesting going into the season just because.
and with how everything's shaping out,
Yeah.
it's looking really interesting.
Like you get to watch Carson Wentz, and you get
Yeah.
to, I mean, albeit Alex Smith isn't a great quarterback, but he's a good managing quarterback.
And he could,
Yeah, he's great at
He
throwing
does
5
it, yeah.
yards.
And they
He
had a
does
really
that.
good
He throws
defense.
5 yards
Yeah.
really, really well.
Yeah.
and Adrian Peterson was
He's
looking
the
like a
best at
stud.
doing it.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott studied his tapes.
I mean, I think Mariota's pretty good at throwing 5 yards also.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Like last week's Monday Night Football game, Texans
And
in
Titans.
Houston.
Yeah,
Houston and the Titans.
Yeah.
I think we're having horrible Monday night games.
Yeah.
That was bad.
They should
Uh,
honestly
Chiefs Rams was
flex
also,
the Monday night game. Why
Yeah.
can't we flex the Monday night game?
No one thought the Giants. and
Actually, I know why we
49ers
can't
was
flex
gonna
the
be
Monday night game. We
interesting.
can't flex it because the different
But, yeah,
broadcasting
it's a
companies
different-
doing
yeah.
it.
Titans, Cowboys. No one thought that was going to be good. Patriots, Bills. No one ever thought that was going to be good. That like even going into the season, I
They
don't
have
think
this thing with
that's
like they always think divisional games are
Uh,
really good ones to put on those nights.
good. Falcons, Giants.
They're
should be
literally
more
just divisional
interesting.
games.
That's what it is.
They're
It's
literally divisional
games.
games.
That's what it
Niners,
is.
Packers. Like
That's not divisional, but I don't know why that would have ever been a game.
Didn't the Niners have like 3 Monday Night Football games already?
Yeah.
Saints, Redskins. No one thought that was going to be good. Chiefs, Broncos. Like
The NFL has like really
Bucks,
horrible decisions when it comes to this kind of things.
Bears, Seahawks,
Yeah.
and Rams, Raiders.
That way, yeah, open the season. Yeah, the NFL has like the worst decision making when it comes to these things.
They should just, put
Yeah.
me on the staff. I'll make some good games.
They pay people really good money to be on those pick those games.
Yeah.
I know. So come join us next week, and we're gonna have a guest on with us. We discussed it, and it'll be a good time.